celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Find space on the right. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And
turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's at the 30. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Throwing on the run. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the goal line, and he'll pop it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Makes the quick grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quick strike complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Spartans are marching down the field. Snap it to the back. Running to Green. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you ball. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Takes a hit as he fires. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That is a big-time play right there. And this defense, they have their hands full tonight with this guy. Wherever he's lined up, he's been winning on these routes. He's been doing it with speed. And right there, he shows you the acrobatics and the athleticism.
They'll leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a little off. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Finds his man. It starts. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's small. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Indiana.
Dropping back, it's Carr.
We'll let you know.
There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. It's Lions. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. To throw, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Snap from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And that one's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Got a man. It's Johnson. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the pressure. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Back to throw, it's Carr. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll throw it on the read. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And off from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It starts. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this run.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The short hands, it's Collier. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he
unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Sends it back in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. To the air, it's Carr. Fires on the move. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And the Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. A designed run for the quarterback. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Offense gets set for second down. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Got his man quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Spartans are in the hurry up. Looking to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to... this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hands it off. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Back to pass, it's Carr. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lyons. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. The Spartans come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucked.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
national championship. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes on the field first today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. The sure hands, it's Smothers. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the 1st down at the 41. And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Going for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
On first down, it's play action. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Handoff from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It starts. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Planning up to try the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
And And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Pulls it in. It's Smothers.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Bringing it out. It's Hayes. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch. It's Gonzalez.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pitch caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
2nd down and goal. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. To the air, it's Simmons. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's a great play here by the quarterback. And not often you have a lead like this and you're throwing it at this point in the game. And when you do, you need a quarterback that makes good decisions. Good job here at using his feet to pick up that first down.
The pocket breaking down, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Simmons. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The tight end has got it. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Using his legs, it's Davidson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble, but the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. To the air, it's Simmons. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The sure hands. It's Davidson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. This to deadlock the game here in the final minute. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a